solemnly promise to leave it alone. Not mace her in the face.
Andre got spit on by an unstable woman.
Yes. I always wanted to live in a major city.
She did not look okay, but she also did spit on his face in the middle of the pandemic. On our front steps, by the way.
Joy.
Yeah.
Good day.
How's our car doing? There's our car. There she is.
I'm voting against all the city council members in the city of Oakland. You're right.
Going into Shola.
Keep me on video saying that.
What did you want to say?
Hi, how's everyone out there in La La Land? Like I was saying to the beautiful lady, you vote for Satan or the devil, you lose either way.
We gotta try
You
to be
you stick with God and righteousness and positive attitudes, you win every time.
Amen,
and work
brother.
Cheerfully.
Amen, brother.
And that's
You
from
be
your
safe,
brother
okay?
and servant, Prince
Thank you.
Hakeem.
Thank you, Prince
Have a good
Hakeem.
day.
I'll see you around. Be safe, okay? Thank you. Be safe, man. Prince Hakeem just spoke into the microphone and gave us a message about Jesus. He's very nice.
He is.
Can we get an order of chips and salsa to go? 2 chili verde, chips and salsa. That's it?
Can I get 1 chili verde and 1 crispy beef?
You're so awkward. I usually don't wear many dresses, but right now I don't have enough quarters to do laundry and it's Sunday, so we have to wait until the bank opens up tomorrow to get a bunch of quarters so we can do our laundry. So I'm wearing a dress, a nice, relatively nice dress right now. I used to wear dresses a lot until I moved to Oakland and suddenly realized I didn't want to be seen or touched by anyone or anything. And as you heard at the beginning of this video, Andre got spit on yesterday as we were just walking out of our apartment. It's totally absurd, but it's also, unfortunately, the kind of crap that we are used to experiencing in the Bay Area. I mean, I don't think anyone's ever spit on him before, but we live right in the middle of downtown Oakland, and there's all kinds of shenanigans going on all the time. So when someone's sitting on our front steps, we never really know what to expect. And so, unfortunately, yesterday, it was, the 1 out of 10 times that someone decides to be aggro, and this woman just spit at us and got Andre real good. So don't worry, he came home and cleaned up and is okay, and he's gonna be continuing to wear his mask and be safe. It's tough times right now, y'all. It's tough and rough, whatever. It's rough out in these streets is what I'm trying to say. We haven't been doing a whole lot, certainly not playing poker. I've just been playing a couple times a week online on PokerStars for fun, and we've been going on walks a lot. It looks like California is finally starting to, slowly crack open the door, so we'll see how things go. And Andre and I were just taking things one day at a time. That's all we can do, one day at a time. My pet rabbit, you wanna see my rabbit? He's like starting to eat the tripod. They like to eat things. Come here, sweetie. He's like, nope, if you don't have a carrot, I'm not gonna come say hi to you. You just wanna hang out by the bicycle all the time. You're so fluffy and sweet. You're so fluffy and sweet. Okay, I just got distracted, but now I'm back. So we're at the park now, and it's actually the next day, and I have something I want to share with you from a message that I received on Instagram this morning. But first, Andre and I are going to play some putt-putt. Looks like we're gonna walk, and we will turn you guys back on in a second for a little chit chat. Story time, Instagram story time. I received a message on Instagram a few days ago, but didn't see it until this morning from somebody named, and apparently he runs a live poker game in Florida, but then also runs games through the apps Poker Bros and Poker 2, the one that has several R's in it. I don't know exactly what his title is, if it's an agent or an organizer or something else. I don't really know all the different names that are floating around. Agents, I guess that's what I've heard. Agents. It makes me think of The Matrix when I hear that, though. Receiving this message brought up a lot for me, though, and I just wanted to take a second to address that with you all because I care about protecting people. I mean, I care about protecting myself, first of all, and I definitely care about keeping folks safe and just helping people be informed. So the first thing, and I think the most important thing I want to say, is that I am not going to advocate for any of these unregulated apps because they're unregulated. If at any point the Department of Justice wants to swoop in and run a criminal investigation, I would hate to be swept up in that. I don't want to be a part of that. I spent years of my life and tens of thousands of dollars in student loan debt to get my license, my professional license as a marriage and family therapist. And other people who have professional licenses or kids or things to lose will appreciate this. And getting swept up in something that could be potentially criminal, I could lose that. Shout out to Veronica Angry Polak on YouTube. She has some awesome content that she's putting out. She recently put out a video with poker and gaming lawyer Mac Verstandig. I hope I'm saying his name right, but you can go check that out. I'll put a link to it up here. And I'm really happy to hear that he confirmed what I already thought to be true, but it's just helpful to hear it from somebody who actually knows the law, that playing a home game in the state of California is not illegal. As far as I understand, as long as you're not taking a rake, it's not illegal. So that's what I've been doing on PokerStars because I don't trust any of these unregulated sites. I've been playing on the free money site on PokerStars, and between friends, we exchange a few dollars here and there. There's no rake, it's no big deal, and it's completely legit. Whereas these unregulated sites are taking rake, they're not regulated, they haven't been heavily scrutinized like the World Series of Poker.com and other regulated sites. Therefore, if the Department of Justice wants to go after them, they easily can, and who knows who could end up being a part of that. I do not want to have my hands anywhere near that pot of cookies, cookie jar, whatever you call it. I don't want to be a part of that if that were to happen. Finally, it's a business and they're making money. They're making money off of the rake, which is fine. Like every business, oh crap, sorry, I was losing my microphone with the wind. Obviously, every business needs to make money. There's somebody handling the transactions and, cashing people out and all the deposits and all that stuff. That takes time and energy. So yeah, obviously they want to make money, but by the looks of it, the rake that they're taking is comparable to the rake that's being taken in brick and mortar casinos, and online, hands are happening twice as fast. So you're really paying twice as much rake. You're not getting any rake back as far as I know, unless there's people that have set up their own programs for rake back. You're more than likely not getting any kind of jackpot, any kind of rake back. You're paying comparable rake to brick and mortar casinos. You're not getting any of the benefits of the brick and mortar casinos, and you're playing hands twice as fast. And again, it's an unregulated site. So it's kind of like play at your own risk, at your own peril. Who knows what's going to happen with these sites, what's going to happen with your money, and if there is ever is any kind of criminal investigation into these apps and sites that are running illegally. All of that just to say, please be informed, please have fun, stay safe, stay sheltered in place as long as those restrictions are there. But yeah, don't play if you don't know the risks. Let me read you a little bit of this message just to give you a better idea of what the structure is looking like. He reached out to me, by the way. I did not go seeking after this person. He reached out to me and said, hey, let's do this business thing. He says, I believe with your reach, you would be able to send many players to my games. And in exchange, I would offer you a percentage of their rake. You would have no work involved besides sending players via promotion on your channels. You would be sent accounting for your players, followed by a wire with your payment Monday mornings. So there you have it, folks. I think it sounds a little bit like, or maybe a whole lot like, a pyramid scheme where you're just constantly bringing more and more people in. I've already had several people reach out to me with the same proposition. That sounds a lot like a pyramid scheme where the people at the top are making the money and you just constantly have to keep bringing people in and in and in to be feeding from the bottom so the people at the top get to eat. Sorry if this is a little bit of a long rant. I just want people to be informed. I just don't want people being taken advantage of. I think it's in the best interest of the whole poker community to, my hair is going crazy, to not take advantage of people because we're all part of this community together. When one person gets hurt, man, there's so many ways that a bad actor can do something bad to the entire poker community. So we all are invested. We should all be invested in making sure that scammy things are not happening, or at least to minimize the scammy things that are happening. So I'm going to keep inquiring about this stuff. I'm not playing on any apps. The only game I'm playing is on the free money site on PokerStars, which is legit in the state of California. So please stay informed, folks. Please make educated decisions. I know you do. But it's hard. We're sheltered in place. We're bored. We love poker. We miss poker. It's easy to, let somebody take your money. Victor, who's in my home game chat group I have on Instagram, says Poker Bros has lots of collusion in addition to a BS RNG and manipulated card runout. So does Poker 2. These are toy arcade games. Ooh, Victor, thank you for your input. And because I haven't played on them, I haven't personally tested them out, but they are not regulated. So they're RNG, they're random number generators, they're random card generators, haven't been scrutinized in the way that regulated sites have had those applications scrutinized. So who knows? Their programs might be total crap. And we don't know. We don't have the ability to know that because there's nobody overseeing them. Just like I, as a professional marriage and family therapist, I have to answer to a higher authority, right? I have to answer to a higher authority. They can deny me my license and revoke my ability to practice. These unregulated sites, they don't have to answer to a higher authority. So they could be getting away with all kinds of nonsense. They don't have to answer to anyone. They're totally unaccountable. Maybe I shouldn't say totally unaccountable because they should be at least accountable to themselves as a business. But the incentive to be accountable is much less lower than it is for sites that are regulated, that have to answer that higher authority and go through the different levels of scrutiny. You guys, I'm going to stop this rant right now. Apparently, this is I'm very passionate about this subject right now. I apologize for maybe going on a little bit too long about it. If you have played on Poker 2 or Poker Bros, please leave a comment down below with what your experience has been. How has the rake been? Are there additional fees? What do you think about the RNG? I'm really just curious. Maybe we can get a good conversation going down below to help keep people informed, and maybe I'll learn something that I don't know. I'm sure I'll learn something that I don't know. There's so many things I don't know. Okay, please comment down below. Drops on my glasses.
Hey, gang.
Hey, everyone. It's raining a little bit. It just started raining kind of out of nowhere, and we're in Emeryville.
Home to the Oaks Card Club.
The Oaks Card Club. The
Play smart. Play at Oaks.
Local watering hole. We'll get around this taco truck real quick.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
I think the Oaks is still closed. I mean, it better be. All of those card rooms are supposed to be closed right now.
For certain.
Maybe we can walk up there and just take a look.
Damn cesspool. We miss it, though.
Andre and I actually haven't played there in a long time. We both mostly stopped playing there, in part because it was so close to our apartment that we would find any excuse to go play there, and usually not the right excuse. So we wouldn't be playing under the right circumstances. What do you think? Is that true?
That's an accurate assessment of what happened.
Yeah. So now we're a lot more intentional about when and how we play poker, and I think that is a good thing, both for our poker games and for our relationship. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's raining a little bit.
It's coming down.
I wonder if the camera is going to be okay.
I hope the camera is going to be okay. So
You get a new camera anyway.
we're just out getting some fresh air, walking around,
Getting some fresh air.
enjoying the beautiful sights and scenes of Emeryville.
Here. Oh yeah, town hall. There we go. Cool. And there's Pixar. Just all this Pixar right here?
Yes, by that fence that says "F off and keep out." All we see is like Ferraris and Lambos just come out of there.
Some nice cars.
That's it.
Yep.
Thanks for being a part of the community.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is little old Emeryville. Oh, can we get a picture, a shot of that? All the
What
stuff.
is that?
I don't know, some stuff inside Pixar.
Cool.
We should get over
We'll see
it.
if we can get over there.
Get a couple shots of that.
So what do you think, vlog watchers? Andre, we shaved his hair, shaved his head last night, and trimmed up his beard a little bit.
Clean.
Super clean, super fresh.
For resistance.
Well, there's the Oaks. It does not look very open, though the neon sign is lit up.
Sign's on, but I don't think it's open.
Yeah, this is the restaurant side, so maybe they are doing takeout. So delicious. They have the best baked goods, and their pizza is incredible. Andre is looking for hand sanitizer. It is a nice park. We've always liked this little park. I've been recording this video now for like 3 days, just randomly recording at times, and sometimes annoying Andre
It's okay.
by randomly recording. It's just hard when we're sheltered in place, we don't have a lot of separation, and we also don't always feel great, you know?
And there's a camera in your face.
And there's a camera in your face. So this has been a pretty random and rambly vlog, but please comment below what you think about Poker Bros and Poker 2, what your experiences have been on those apps or other unregulated sites. Let's get a consensus. What are the pros and cons? And also let us know, do you want to see more of Andre in the vlog? We're actually talking about starting a vlog together. Maybe a separate channel.
You want to do a vlog with me?
I want to do a vlog with him. Can I tell them the names that I came up with?
Yes, go right ahead.
It might be too soon.
It's a working title.
They're too fresh. We have 3 different names. I shouldn't get into an explaining mode. I should just tell them the names and let them decide.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, we have Gambling with the Joneses. Us being the Joneses.
We also have Poker Pilgrims.
And then we have Chris and Dre, Gambling Vagabonds.
All working titles. All working.
What do you think about those names? Would you watch a vlog with us? More specifically, us as a couple doing money and gambling things. Thank you for watching this vlog. If you've made it this far, I'm so proud of you. Because it's been a bit of a, you know, a snaking trail, but that's how life is. It's not all organized sometimes. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and stay tuned for more randomness while sheltered in place. I'd love to do more hand reviews right now, but it seems kind of impossible.
Yeah.
So, waiting for live poker to be a thing again.
Maybe I can record my 8 game and then we can go into a hand review.
Okay.
I'll probably
We've been
get
playing 8-game
knocked
tournaments.
out like immediately tonight. And
He won the 8 game last time.
Myself.
Didn't you beat Charles?
He let me win.
Andre and
let me
Check Raise
win.
Charles got heads up in our last 8
Let
game.
me
That was very
win.
fun.
He gave me a small nugget of hope.
8
Anyways.
game is a fun game. If you haven't played 8 game before, don't be scared. Go play it for free, or find somebody who wants to play with you for cheap and get some practice in. It's a really, really fun mix of games and totally different from what you're used to playing if you normally play No Limit Hold'em. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye now.
Oh.
We're so stupid.